Hey everyone, it's Masta for Samarium's YouTube channel. Today we're diving into the irradiated art of Stalker 2 Art of Chornobyl, released on November 20th, 2024. I'm here to give you the most honest, no-holds-barred review possible, focusing on the real strengths and weaknesses of this highly anticipated title. We'll also cover some quick tips to enhance your experience right away and what to expect in future updates. This review focuses on the PC version, showcasing early gameplay footage at maximum epic settings. Rest assured, this footage is spoiler-free and I will avoid discussing any story elements. As I mentioned in my previous video, I was worried about optimization, given the game's use of Unreal Engine 5 and its troubled development. With my recent setup, including 7900 XTX GPU, I can run everything on epic settings. However, there are inexplicable framerate drops. For instance, a mutant battle might run smoothly, but exploring a cabin can tank the framerate. It's disappointing, but not entirely unexpected. I'm hopeful that both the developers and GPU manufacturers will work on optimizing the experience. On the bright side, the graphics are impressive. While the framerate issues prevented a truly jaw-dropping experience, the environmental and weapon details are remarkable. There's some inconsistency in character textures though, with some models being well detailed and others appearing too smooth. I expected more from Unreal Engine 5, but it's still a visually striking game. Importantly, I encountered fewer bugs than reported in other reviews, just a minor NPC positioning glitch. The dynamic day-night cycle and weather effects are standout features, creating a truly immersive atmosphere. The map size promises out of exploration. The sound design is particularly impressive, from weapon reports to ambient noises that reinforce the survival aspect. You can also adjust the dynamic range of the audio to enhance immersion further. Gameplay-wise, Stalker 2 offers a unique blend of first-person shooter, survival, and immersion. The survival mechanics, hunger, sleep, radiation, are familiar but well implemented. Movement options are comprehensive, including crouching, jumping, walking, running, sprinting, and even leaning. However, the lack of key binding option is a significant oversight. If you're facing QWERTY layout issues, use Alt plus Shift to switch to AZERTY until a patch arrives. Combat feels responsive, with good character mobility. In tight spaces, I found it annoying to explore due to the fast running speed. Switching to walk mode significantly improves the experience in these areas. It's worth noting that the slow walk speed doesn't work in sight aiming mode, which is simply unacceptable for a hardcore first-person shooter fan like me, and also in 2024. Regarding gunfight gameplay, the difficulty is present without being overly frustrating in my opinion. There are 3 difficulty modes: Rookie, Stalker and Veteran. I'm playing on Stalker, and while I've died several times, there is always an option to save manually or automatically, preventing us from having to restart too far back. Concerning the HUD, I'd like to give you a crucial tip. Initially, I found the screen cluttered with impaired immersion. Disabling most HUD elements and adjusting opacity dramatically improved my experience. Find the balance that suits your playstyle. Gunplay is a mixed bag. Weapon models and sounds are high quality, as I said before, with interesting customization options. However, some weapons lack impact, especially with mouse and keyboard. Enemy AI, particularly for human NPCs, seems broken, making stealth nearly impossible outside specific missions. Overall, combat is intense but lacks polish in weapon feel and enemy AI, limiting tactical approaches.
Hey man!
In conclusion, Stalker 2 might disappoint longtime fans in some aspects. However, as someone who anticipated issues, I'm relieved that most problems seem fixable. Comparing it to Cyberpunk 2077's launch, which ran well for me despite controversies, I feel confident continuing with Stalker 2. It delivers on being a survival first-person shooter that skillfully blends story and open world. Regarding scoring, let's be honest, in its current state, Stalker 2 doesn't deserve more than a 7 out of 10, mainly due to optimization issues that undermine the promised immersive experience. Media outlets giving higher scores seems disconnected from reality or have maybe found something incredible in the endgame, which I doubt given the typical bad review conditions. I remain optimistic and expect numerous patches. If you are a genre enthusiast or series fan, I recommend playing it, purchase link in the description. For PC players, consider taking your time with side quests or delaying your purchase until patches arrive. Stalker 2 offers a unique, raw experience, perhaps too raw as technical issues occasionally break immersion. Despite its flaws, Stalker 2 has the potential to be a memorable experience unspoilished. It's a game that demands patience but promises a rich, atmospheric journey through the zone. Thanks for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content. I'll leave you with this beautiful scene in the famous poppy field. Take care.